Hello, hello. Stream. Chilling. Hanging out. Sharing links and places, and then we can get started. And I will undeafen, and we can speak to the lads that are here with me. Hello, lads.
Hello.
Lads?
Lads. Yes, I call you lads. Is that okay with you? Or do you not identify as lad?
I'll have you know,
Jen.
I identify as Mr.
Right, so we have a lad and a mister then with us.
Hey,
Mr.
I'll
E.
identify it. Ow! Ow, why? Why did you do that? You bastard.
That's right. I have the power to make your ear explode.
You really did.
No, the enemy is saying TikTok. I'm gonna kill him with a blizzard. He gave me
You're
a
playing-
flower.
You're playing the defect.
Yes. I'm playing a defect built entirely on defense. The offensive defensive.
I do like that build. It's the exit. Exit. Was that? No, there it is.
This enemy might actually be the first problem enemy I have had to face. He's the transient, and with the way the fact that I don't do damage, you know. I can't actually hurt him to lower his HP.
Yeah, that one's a problem to fight. If you're not doing damage.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to get around it on a technicality.
Bonjour, monsieur, le franchise here, bringing up the rear with our beer muff tank here. It's so grand, très grand, ooh la la, so big. Come on, up aboard, this battle's over in it.
Yeah, it looks like through a combination of my artifacts, potions, and luck, I think I'm gonna get through this without actually taking any damage. No way. Huh. Well, ain't that dandy.
come it is blur. I look good melee, yeah. Today I use my trench fleur. I got your blood on my shirt. You want to fight at Verdun, but the battle she's won. We used our friendly pigeon to call artillery fun.
So, a lot of the ingredients that we are doing for some of the bad recipes are arriving here in between an hour and 3 hours, because it's a 2 hour window,
Ah, nice.
including all I need to make gator wine. I'm dragging some of my poor friends into it. Maybe kicking, maybe screaming.
I'm definitely full of regret.
You know, I'm wondering if we could make gamer wine.
Gamer wine.
Yeah, use gamer subs or something.
Oh god.
Probably.
I mean, I was planning on making like gamer subs jellies at some point.
So I have your guys' fucking reactors flaring each other.
Nope. We're on top of one another, Mox.
Sorry.
When aren't we?
Damn. Damn.
I mean, he's got a point.
I can't believe on your good Christian stream that you would have gay sex openly there. And you didn't
You
even
really-
tell me I
You
was
really
going to
can't
be a part
believe
of
me
it?
of all people?
Yeah, I can't. When were you going to tell me that gay sex was involved on your stream?
You know now. Now it looks more like you two are in the sunflowers.
Wow, what's all of this yellow sticky stuff?
I don't know. What is it, Mox?
Did you piss in these flowers?
Stop.
Did you?
Oh lord, they pissing.
In the flowers? Watering the garden, if you would?
Yeah.
It's just a thirsty little
If there's
flower.
a thirsty little
It's-
flower, you have to use your pee.
It's 100% organic.
I've got some yellow liquid for your popcorn, and it's non-dairy.
So stupid. What's that from?
Kung Pao.
Venus?
That's
That's
one of
a
those
little
movies I
nuts.
haven't. No, I know I've shown you that. That's
Yeah.
the silly, martial
Yeah.
arts movie where they have the main guy replaced with the white actor, and they
Yeah.
have dubbed over everyone, and
Yeah.
it's where comes from.
It's also where
Tiger, tiger, birdie.
I think that might be my favorite bit. I quote that one all the fucking time.
It's great.
My ass to your face, my ass to your foot style.
We trained him wrong intentionally because we thought it would be funny.
Why do I feel like that's something that could happen in fucking Cyberpunk?
Very likely. I may have gotten a bit ahead of myself, and I may have accidentally consumed every defensive ability in one turn. Which is great. Can't kill me. Unfortunately, I have to make a choice. My options all suck. That was the best choice I could have made. Oh, sweet. He dies. I'm sorry, Snoo. I had to kill a temporal time wolf. God. Thing.
I'll never forgive you.
It's the heart. I had did 800 damage to the heart.
Lots of
The
hearts.
thing, I found these 3 funny keys so I can go to the next stage. The finale.
The finale.
Slap the heart's nuts right off.
I have like a tiny spot on my tongue where I bit my tongue a couple days ago, and it's fucking pissing me off that it keeps touching my teeth.
So not even you are safe
Yep.
from your biting, huh?
No. Yeah, I have no immunity to biting.
I know that pain.
It sucks.
Is it bad enough that you, like, broke skin and caused part of it to, like, just be there flapping around?
Not that bad, but it's more like it's a bump that's very
Undulating.
noticeable.
Yeah.
And it keeps touching my fucking molars because of how my tongue sits in my mouth.
You got moles in your mouth?
No.
They're digging deep.
Oh my god, this dude's gonna hit me for 51 damage. Oh my god. It's fine. I do this gamer move called cheating.
There's this thing called being Hokage.
It's this thing called I have a force field card that prevents all damage I take twice.
Also, are you Hokage?
Yes, I am also Hokage. That's very true.
You're not Hokage.
I know. Excuse me?
Zap Brannigan's Hokage. Who the fuck are you?
I don't know. Do you know about the neutrals from Futurama?
The neutrals?
Yeah. They're a race of aliens that live on a planet that are completely neutral to everything.
Oh, those fuckers. Yeah, I remember now.
Literally fucking everything. And Zap Brannigan can't stand them because he can't get a beat on what they're feeling. Which is funny because they're the most open about everything, where in that they're indifferent about everything. You know?
Mm-hmm.
With enemies you can understand, but with neutrals... And I think about them all the time, especially when it's like their life is on their line, and it's like, sir, what should we do? If you see my wife, tell her I say hello. Oh yeah, I'm listening to a Breath of the Wild song and I'm suddenly reminded. I am responsible for the ass whooping that Ronzi is going to be experiencing sometime this weekend.
Oh boy, what'd you do? How much?
Not much.
Enough.
But as soon as I load up Breath of the Wild on stream, I have to go and fight a Guardian.
Low weirdness bastard. I'm not familiar with you, but no, Wolfman.
Hello, hello.
Hello, I just looked up furry artists on Twitch and decided to pop in. I'm glad I showed up for them.
You're the
Ooh,
only furry
hello.
artist on Twitch
I am one of the furry artists on Twitch of all time.
of all time. Alright, well I got through that pretty wounded. Well, actually no, mostly unscathed. I only lost like 9 HP during that fight, so now it's time to fight the heart for realsies.
Oh, black-footed Banalan.
Lance?
Camp Drybone. Not a wet bone, unfortunately.
Who's not ready for Bone Trustler remakes? Me either. This is the first time I'm listening to a bunch of new songs in the playlists.
It's my fault. Entirely.
It is. It's Mux's playlist.
I don't think I can avoid the 60 damage, guys.
Uh-oh. Are you going to die?
No, it's just gonna hurt really bad.
You'll wish you had done. You took 0
Never
damage?
mind.
You did 0 damage.
Holy shit, the only reason I lived is because of the Torii Gate.
Nice.
So the Torii Gate has a neat effect in that if you were to take 5 damage or less, it is instead reduced to just 1.
Okay.
And if I didn't have that, I would have eaten 48 damage.
Damn.
And instead, I took 6.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage. And what's killing me right now, literally, is that every time I play a card, I take 1 point of damage because of this boss.
Heartbeat.
I went into this with 83 health. It's turn 5. I'm down to 19.
Damn.
Yeah, the heart's heartbeat is no joke.
No. That's a difficult decision. Is that Chalk?
Is there a jump?
Hello, Chalk. Yes, there is.
Hello.
Chalk, I'm talking to Snoo, who is streaming. What's that? Yes.
One at a time.
How
How
do you-
has everyone been today? I have been alright. I woke up like a little over an hour ago. Nox, how are you today? People is asking.
Alright, I suppose. I'm anxious for tonight.
Yeah. Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we don't kill Sky's character this time.
I don't think you have to worry about that necessarily.
I say we as in like the group's collective luck. Runzi, how be you?
I am surviving.
Yeah.
But I will be sleeping soon.
Yeah, it is 11 for you right now, isn't
Yeah.
Big Eber.
it?
And while I have no work, I really should try and keep a decent
Yeah.
sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Streaming doesn't pay the bills, so can I rely on that?
I'm gonna
I
stream
am
some
super tired.
some more SPM soon, but I'll be lurking here like a sneaky puppy. Oh, it's just
Oh, I'm so dead. He's doing 6 attacks that do 12 damage each.
in peace.
I have 18 health. And I have no cards that are gonna help me, so I might as well just play what I've got, right? I'm dead anyway. What's the worst that'll happen?
Famous
Dr.
last words?
Pepper.
Oh god, obliterated. Went the wrong way, it says.
Yeah.
Also, Roundsy and Snoo, you need to hear about the horrible Stygian madness that has overtaken me.
Oh boy. What is it this time?
You're kind of aware of it, Snoo. I don't think
Okay.
Roundsy is. But so last night I found a Humble Bundle that had pretty much all of the WB games out there for $12. It was like
What games?
$700 otherwise. The WB ones. So it's all the Batman games. It's
Oh,
the Injustice games, Mortal Kombat stuff. Back for Blood for some reason.
Warner Brother. Wait, Warner
And-
Brother is Back for Blood?
Apparently so, yeah. That caught me by surprise too. But it also included 2 titles that I was a little indifferent about getting. One of them was Arkham Knight, because that's not great. And Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is especially terrible.
That was the one where you showed me them killing Batman, right? That scene fucking
Yes.
sucked or whatever.
Yes. They do a lot of terrible things in that one.
Yeah, that writing in that is bad.
It's really terrible, and it only got worse. Thankfully, the team that made it, which is unfortunately the same team that made the Arkham games, which is so sad, because you can just feel the I don't know, corporate flanderization they were forcing them to do for
The
it, right?
producer's hands.
Mm-hmm. Because they made the Arkham games, and those games are phenomenal. And yet, despite that, after I purchased it, I had this incredible desire to play both of those games. Subject myself to the horrors of it. And this morning, when I woke up before my alarm, that's the first thing I did, actually. I sat down and played some Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And, but I don't know why I want to play it. Genuinely. All the characters are hyper unlikable. And, like, I'm not a fan of the the Suicide Squad, if I'm being honest. I like the concept. I think the concept of the Suicide Squad is great. Of the villains being forced to work together in a very ruthless sort of mercenary work that they'll die if they don't do, but they might die if they do it anyway. You know, just a rock and a hard place situation. And using rogues galleries from characters that wouldn't normally interact with each other to go out there and do this, that's a great premise. It's a great concept. And I know that the comics actually execute a lot of this pretty well. That's why the Suicide Squad is even popular and a namesake to begin with. But, like, I don't know who made the Suicide Squad movie, but they have had just the worst effect on all of the characters who were ever associated with it. The worst being Harley Quinn, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Harley Quinn that writers get a hold of her and then they're just like, what if we made bad story? Because it keeps happening.
And it shouldn't.
It really shouldn't. Harley is an extremely interesting character.
What they did with her in the Injustice series in particular, especially the Injustice 2 comics, where she's completely, not only broken off from the Joker entirely, but she's become a good guy, and is working with, you know, Batman, a outed Batman at that, no less. An outed Batman that's essentially being looked upon as being, like, the technical, like, guardian of the planet, considering the way things ended, right? And she's his like, second-hand man. Even she's just like, how did I get here? And sort of reconciling with her past and where she is, and where does she go from here? Does she continue to be a good guy? Can she keep up with that? Is that actually what she wants? Does she actually believe in this thing that she's working for? Very interesting questions. And they are approached in very interesting ways. And she goes through hell, essentially proving to everybody that she is not only fit for the task, but she is willing to do what it takes to keep everyone safe. And it's great. To a point. Because again, bad writers and things like that, which is again tied to WB, funny enough, now that I think about it, because all of this characterization, these cool things I was just talking about, are from the comics specifically. Injustice 2's video game storyline, in particular, throws so much of the comic stuff out, and it sucks for it. Including Harley Quinn's characterization and development. And there are some things that just don't make any sense because, like, the comics are canon. They're relevant to the story. But characters act like they didn't see each other like a month ago. Also, Wonder Woman gets shafted in the video game storyline, like, video game version of her. It's terrible. I hate what they do with her. What she is in the comics is great. You know, torn between the honor-boundness of being an Amazon, and then the protector role she found herself outside of Themyscira. And, like, trying to balance all of that with these new changes. And I'm never quite sure if she actually, like, romantically cares about Superman, but she wound up basically becoming a couple with him, and it's this not great, healthy relationship. It's really not great, and both of them feel it. She's not as gung-ho and murdery as she is in the games, where it's basically, if you did bad, I stab you. She full on, like, she gets into this argument with Harley Quinn in front of the remains of the Daily Bugle and Injustice 2, and she gets so ruthlessly defeated in this argument, right, that she throws a hissy fit and full on just impales Harley Quinn with her sword, just shanks her.
Damn.
Right in front of a sort of conflicted Supergirl who is only kind of realizing everyone's been lying to her, and that was the final moment that she's like, oh, wait a second, I'm on the wrong side here.
That's one way to make your point.
Uh-huh. Is it alright if I rant about Injustice stuff? Because there's a lot of cool Injustice stuff to talk about.
Anytime I
Okay,
do an art stream, I'm generally not talking anyways. Like, do whatever.
Okay. So there are two characters who don't have major roles, but their inclusion inside of the Injustice story is very important. One definitely more than the other, and those are Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. Okay, now I fucking love Booster Gold, the hero from the future who is not only a giant fucking fraud, but is living off of stolen valor, as he was a janitor for a superhero museum, and then he just stole a bunch of shit and went back in time to be like, yeah, I'm a real superhero, which is funny because he ended up being responsible for inspiring fucking Superman and Batman.
That's crazy, actually. I forget about Booster Gold all the time, but anytime you remind me, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit, but the thing is he's such a piece of shit that seeing him learn and get better and actually become kind of the hero he was pretending to be is really nice and endearing. And him and the original Blue Beetle are like the best of friends, right? They're just fucking tight as hell, and they are just out there for each other. It's really cool, okay? In Injustice 2, Ra's al Ghul basically sees the events that happened from the Injustice things where Superman took over the world and created this regime that was just strong-arming everything from both Earth and the galaxy, and so many people die from this. And he's like, this is the evil of the world that I have been warning people about. And no one has listened to me, and to this point I have been polite. No more. Now that the threat of Superman has been taken down momentarily, I say, do we want to go through this again? I don't think so. And so he gets together with a bunch of essentially supervillains, in particular like Gorilla Grodd and such. And they basically set up shop inside of an isolated place called Gorilla City. And they are planning on killing everyone on the planet to return the planet to the power of the green, basically. Okay? And they're doing this primarily in an attempt to save the world from the rottenness that has been sustained and bring about new life to take over the planet and start anew. Wipe the slate clean completely, right? And to showcase how serious he is about this, right? They have a bunch of people taken hostage, including some superheroes, one of which is Blue Beetle. And they let loose the likes of, like, Killer Croc and Queen Shark and all of these things onto the civilians live stream, and they just get brutalized, okay? It's fucked up. It's shocking. Blue Beetle is lying there in a pile of gore, barely clinging to life, and a portal opens up. And Booster Gold steps out of the portal and he sits down and he's like, hey buddy, you look like you're having a bad day. Yeah, I kinda am. You here to help? No, not exactly. You see, I'm in kind of trouble for doing my time-traveling shenanigans, right? I can't change anything because that will make things worse. So when I knew this was coming, I went through hell begging and pleading and going through anything that basically the time police would force upon me, so that when this happened, I could be there with you at the end. so you don't die alone. And he sits there with Blue Beetle until he passes. A lot of stuff happens. We're gonna just fast forward a little bit, okay? Booster Gold is now in space. Alright? They're fighting some horror. I don't exactly remember what the horror is off the top of my head, but it's bad. Things are going terrible, right? So he uses the bit of energy he has left within him to send off his force field and Skeet to go out there and deal with it. And it's gonna work, but it's gonna leave him stranded in space with no life support. Booster Gold is gonna die. And he's starting to suffocate, he's starting to freeze, he's starting to go, and he's feeling it, and he's going, you know, maybe I wasn't such a piece of shit after all, right? And another portal opens up right next to him, and he looks over, and there is Blue Beetle. And he reaches his hand out, and he goes, hey buddy, you're never gonna believe what I just went through for you. And he pulls Booster into this portal, and the two of them basically go into the afterlife together as friends. And come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Holy shit. My god. And this lets the Scarab that is Blue Beetle's suit actually find a new host in the form of this Hispanic gentleman, well, Hispanic teenager over in, I believe, SoCal, named Jaime, and he gets to be the new Blue Beetle, and Jaime as Blue Beetle is fucking great. Because you want to know what his motivation to be the Blue Beetle is?
What?
He wants to protect his family.
Fair.
That's why he dons the suit. That's why he fights people and puts his life on the line. He doesn't want his mom and dad and siblings to die. And while I shit on the writing for the video game, Jaime's ending, if you do the arcade mode, is actually sweet because he essentially beats the threat, which is Brainiac, and he's offered by everybody, all of these Alkaloids, to join the Justice League and all of this, the new Justice League to be clear, and he turns it down because he's not doing this to protect the world, he's doing this to protect a couple of people. And if a threat comes by to deal with it, and he really is needed, he will don the suit. But otherwise, he's going to live his life to do the best he can because he's Jaime at the end of the day, not Blue Beetle.
Respect it.
Exactly. It's great. I said Wonder Woman gets shafted. You know who really gets shafted? Damian Wayne. People don't like Damian Wayne. I get it. I get why people don't like Damian Wayne, alright? He's kind of a piece of shit. But you gotta remember, character arcs exist for a reason, so he can
You have
awful
to
at
have
the
a
start.
character be at a negative part, like a negative point of the arc, in order for them to have the arc.
In all fairness, you gotta kind of look at like the transition of Robins up to this point, okay? We start with fucking Dick Grayson, most people's favorite Robin, who, out from the gate, he is charismatic, he's talented, he's handsome, everyone can't stop staring at his ass, you know? And then you
Like
go
that
over... Then you go into Jason Todd, my personal favorite Robin, he's more of a punk. He's kind of aggressive. He really likes hurting the bad guys. And is struggling with Batman's no-kill rule, primarily because he's like, so why again are we letting these rapists and serial killers just go? You know? Oh, because we're not killing people? Alright, sure, man. Alright. But we are gonna injure them. We're gonna injure them really badly. That's alright, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
And then he just goes off the deep end anyway when he's resurrected. But yeah.
That's more the Lazarus Pit's fault
Yeah,
than
to be
anything, okay?
to be fair,
True.
he was just more susceptible. The Lazarus Pit made him worse.
The Lazarus Pit opened up the darker parts of him. He was already kind of wild. This made him fully feral. And that aggression of his got pushed to a fucking 11. And I love Red Hood. I love everything the Red Hood stands for. Not the original run of the Red Hood, though I do like the Behind the Red Hood comic series and movie. It's the new 52 Red Hood that's where it's at, truth be told. He's not the one-note character that he started out as, where he's just like, I'm the anti-Batman, and every time he shows up, that's all he has. He becomes, I am the child of Bruce Wayne, who's never been quite sure if he ever actually loved me. Because on the one part, he did take me in, but on the other part, I was like 13, and he dressed me up in a suit and sent me out there to fight violent criminals. One of which kidnapped me, beat me with a crowbar to an inch of my life, and then blew me up in a warehouse. And then another one kidnapped me, dunked me into a thing, and brought me back to life. And they didn't do anything to prevent that or anything about it, and in fact replaced me.
Yeah, it's the replacing that I think is understandably upsetting.
It's horrifically upsetting.
Dying this horrific death, and then finding out you got another Robin.
Mm-hmm. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Damian Wayne, but I'm on Jason Todd right now. We'll get to Damian.
We're just passionate right
now. The main conflict that ends up coming from his introduction in the Red Hood, Behind the Red Hood, is it's beautifully illustrated in this final confrontation where Jason has revealed who he is to Batman, and Batman is now having to accept the fact that his son is not only back, but is killing people brutally, and he's using his techniques to do it.
Mm-hmm. And
he's still not sure how to feel about this, and he just wants to bring his son home. But he has to stop him from what he's doing, and they go into this chase across Gotham, which is just brutal cat and mouse of the two of them basically using every trick in their book to stop each other. And they end up going inside of this semi-abandoned apartment that Jason jumped in intentionally, because this is the place where he wants this final showdown to be. But Batman does get him, and to say the least, he ends up breaking Jason's face over a fucking toilet and shattering it, and then throwing him through a wall to let you know the level of violence on display here. Yeah. Where in that other room, Jason has the Joker tied up and gagged inside of a closet filled with C4. And he gets the Joker, and he holds a gun to him, and he's just like, okay, Batman, Bruce. Well, he doesn't say Bruce because the Joker's there, but, Batman. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, real quick. Here's the challenge. I'm gonna put a bullet in the Joker, okay? Here's a gun. Throws a gun to him. You have one opportunity to stop me. You can put a bullet in my head, and you will stop me from taking a life, but you will have taken a life in the process. And if you don't do anything, I kill the Joker, and it will be your fault. Someone is going to die, and it will be on your hand. And this entire thing has been built up because when I died, you didn't do anything. I'm not talking about you killing the likes of Two-Face, the Riddler, Scarecrow, none of them. I'm talking about him. And I'm talking about him because not only is everything he has ever done and all of the people he has killed, but because if it had been you who died that day, I would not have rested, and there would have been nowhere on this planet he could have hid from me because he took you from me. And you don't feel the same way about me. So prove to me otherwise.
And I believe, also while this whole thing is going down, the Joker is just fucking heckling the fuck out of everybody.
Oh, he's trying to laugh and do his thing, but he did get pistol whipped upside the head and being told to shut up.
Mm-hmm. when this was happening and the Joker was like realizing what was happening, he got excited. He was
down for it.
He was mouthing the fuck off.
To the point that, in the end, the Batman finds a way out that doesn't involve anyone dying. He ends up getting Jason riled up enough by walking away and then quickly throwing a batarang into the barrel of the gun, which causes it to backfire. And that would have been the end of it if the Joker didn't jump and grab the fucking C4 detonator and went, "Oh, buddy, we're all going down together." And he was all too excited. He's so
That's all the Joker wants.
Exactly. Honestly, if he'd have died there and took out the resurrected Boy Wonder and Batman in this chaotic mess, he would have been more than happy, because it would have been a destruction of so much. But like that event and that sort of realization that I don't think Bruce ever actually loved me will go to spur on the New 52's Red Hood to kind of try to find a way to love himself. And that's what his adventures end up being. And he ends up running into other people in a sort of similar thing to himself. He ends up meeting Bizarro.
My boy,
Your boy.
my baby boy, my son.
And a character who I can only refer to as Red Her, because I have actually forgotten her name, because I keep forgetting character's name lately. Who is Artemis, I think actually is her name. Who is a Amazon from Themyscira, who's more on the kill them all and let God sort them out kind of person, right? And so what you end up getting from the three of them hanging out is what's called the Dark Trinity. Because you have the Dark Shadow of Batman with Red Hood, the Dark Shadow of Superman with Bizarro, and the Dark Shadow of Wonder Woman with Artemis. And they end up forming this sort of hero for hire group, going out of their way to stop crime, but also get paid to do so. And it's this really sweet thing of the sort of this found family that comes from it. And Bizarro's the heart of the whole story, if I'm being honest.
My fucking son.
Because this isn't a regular Bizarro. This is a specific Bizarro. That was specific Bizarro born from Lex Luthor after the death of another Bizarro.
Yes.
It is a Bizarro that he made in honor of another Bizarro who became his friend and wanted to give basically this other opportunity to, and had created this concoction of kryptonite that, when injected into Bizarro, actually gave him Superman's level of intelligence and fixed his Bizarro-ness. Right? But the Bizarro inside never went away, and this shit was temporary. And so you end up getting this hyper capable and hyper intelligent being hanging out with them, who creates this giant battle station that's hovering over Gotham, invisible, with this semi boom tube technology that lets them just teleport wherever the fuck they want, with an arsenal that you can only imagine. Like, with imagination can form these weapons and stuff like that, right? And what he doesn't tell his friends is that he's becoming addicted to this kryptonite. I also failed to mention, it is the only thing keeping him alive.
Yeah.
Because he's a bad clone. He has a time limit. He has a little Superman doll he calls Pup Pup. And Pup Pup is his bestest friend in the whole world, okay? They even use Pup Pup to talk to him like a child in therapy, of holding the doll and then puppeting him so that he'll speak basically to Bizarro, and Bizarro responds very well to the doll. It's really sweet, actually, and really sad. In his moments of his great brilliance and knowing he's slipping into this madness, he starts hallucinating Pup Pup, his sort of Jiminy Cricket, if you would, telling him that what he's doing is wrong, and he knows it's wrong, and that eventually he's going to lose control. And what's going to happen to this space station that's hovering over Gotham when he can't fly it anymore? What's gonna happen to his friends when they're stuck in trouble and he can't free them? What's gonna happen to all these people he's supposed to protect when he can't do it, and the problem will start caused by him? And it happens. They run out. His intelligence starts fading. He ends up in a last-ditch effort teleporting basically this giant space station that's hovering again above Gotham to a whole other dimension where him and Artemis get trapped. They're basically gone and considered dead in the New 52. And Jason is left in Gotham with most of the people in Gotham gunning for him. Because while that was going on, Jason being himself along with this whole thing ends up taking over of the criminal underworld by taking over the Iceberg Lounge from fucking Penguin. And then it comes to be revealed that his own dad, his actual biological dad, was one of Penguin's thugs who took the fall for Penguin and was rewarded by getting fucking assassinated. And so he goes after the Penguin with this new bit of truth on the day that Bizarro is going through this, and on live TV shoots the Penguin in the fucking face. And you want to know who was watching? Batman! Batman watched the Red Hood, who the two of them up to this point had a shaky relationship after, you know, the events of the Red Hood thing, where so long as he didn't kill anybody, the two of them could sort of work parallel together. He crossed the line.
Yeah, can't really defend that.
Nope. So for those who understand where I'm about to go from this, you'll get it. And if you don't know, I'm about to explain some things. So have you ever heard of the fucking long segment from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where a dude gets beaten up for 8 pages?
No.
That happens in part 5?
Yep, part 5. Protagonist beats up a particularly terrible person for like 8 pages, and it is just 8 pages of him just beating up this dude. Just screaming.
To be fair, this guy fucking sucks. Like, it's deserved to be beat for 8 pages. And I believe, like, in the anime, it was like almost a full-on minute of him just beating this guy down.
Right. So what if half a comic book was dedicated to Batman beating up the Red Hood?
That'd be like an entire episode of an animated series of him just beating the fuck out of him. That's the whole episode.
That's what happens. Red Hood tries to run out of Gotham. He can't escape Batman. And they get into a fight and a scuffle, and he's doing his best to defend himself, but Batman's not... He's not fucking around. Where previously he wanted to get his son back, this is beyond. This is just rage. And he beats Jason so bad, not only does he almost kill him, he keeps going when Jason's already done. He's already been defeated, he's already almost unconscious, and he just keeps going. It's even more brutal than any of the times he's fought, like, even someone like the Joker. Like, even in the worst fights with the Joker, where the Joker has a batarang sticking out of his eye kind of shit. It's worse than that. And so we got Jason again, having lost a family again, with his father, who, again, is not really giving him the affection he kind of needs and deserves in this whole situation, and he's alone, and he's fucking alone, and it's just so fucking sad. Red Hood and the Outlaws is a fantastic comic series. I highly recommend it, people. Anywho, Damian Wayne. This is where I was supposed to be. So people don't like Damian Wayne because he's kind of an asshole. But he comes from a rough upbringing, especially rough. He is the child of Talia al Ghul and Bruce Wayne, and he was raised with the League of Shadows. So his grandfather is Ra's al Ghul, his mom is Talia al Ghul, and he has spent all his life up until this particular moment where he gets introduced by Talia to go live with Bruce as an assassin. Okay? An assassin extremist. So naturally, he's a little rough around the edges because he doesn't have the perspective and he doesn't have the understanding. To him, a human life is meaningless. And if anybody does bad, they deserve to die. And that still exists. And while in the regular comic books, he gets to have the humanizing moments with Batman out there in the world, right? He didn't quite get that in the Injustice thing. By the time that Damian was hanging around, right about the time that everything happened, when Joker drugs Superman and gets him all fear toxined up and ends up hallucinating that Lois Lane is fucking Doomsday and, well, carries her into fucking space. And she dies, and she's pregnant with their child, and there's a heartbeat monitor wired to her that when it flatlines, a nuke in Metropolis goes off, and that's what sets off fucking Injustice. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's about an hour I can switch.
So it's understandable that Superman's not doing okay. And when he breaks into the interrogation room, that Batman is hearing the Joker being like, "Why'd you do it? Where did you get the nuke?" And Joker's he's not even really responding. He's like, "I'm doing this again," you know? And the wall explodes and there's Superman. He's like, "Alrighty. Let's see if I can kill an icon. Hey, buddy, how you doing there?" And he starts, Batman tries to stop him. It's Superman. If he really wants to go through you, he's gonna go through you. And he just starts just throwing the Joker around, being like, "What did you make me? Why did you make me kill my wife? How could you do this to so many people? You're a monster." And he's just like, "Lol, Lamau."
Joker. I'm the Joker, baby.
Batman starts to get to him by just pleading with him that he will see justice, they will repair, they will find a way to make this right again. And the Joker opens his fucking mouth and says, "Hey, maybe when you do get everything fit together again, you won't kill your next family like you did this one." And Superman puts his whole fucking arm shoulder deep through his chest.
Yeah.
Like, it's just there. He's basically wearing the Joker as a sleeve. And Batman's cool is just fades as he just looks in horror at what his friend just did, right? And it didn't have to be the way that it goes in Injustice. What Clark Kent needed was he needed his friends, and he needed his hero, in particular, Batman, to be there for him. But Batman, again, similar to actually what he did with the Red Hood, chose his mission over everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And this is still talking about Damian Wayne, because now here's the point that I'm going to get to that explains where about this division comes into play. Superman ends up deciding that he's going to have a more hands-on thing on crime after this. That he's not going to let this happen. And it goes from the isolated bit of Metropolis to a whole global scale. Like, he flies to the Middle East in the middle of a conflict that was being broadcasted publicly and stops tanks and people with guns and protects this entire village that's just out there from the government there that's killing their own civilians, right? And there's this really sweet moment, one of my favorite moments about Superman here, actually, because he's got basically a tank that he's twisted into a pretzel next to him, and he's looking at all these people who are just in awe of what this guy just did, because he just showed up out of fucking nowhere. And they start talking to him in their language about what the hell's going on, who are you, what have you done, are you here to help us? But he doesn't speak their language. And he's just like looking at all of them really confused and worried because he doesn't understand what they're saying, and he doesn't know if, is this okay? Is this good? And he just holds up his hands. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'll learn. I will learn. And he flies away. He didn't even know, and he was just helping them. That's fucking great. I love Superman. That's Superman.
I want to watch
And the
the
Injustice.
Superman movie.
Yeah. Well, after this, and he gets a lot more aggressive about things, he decides that he's going to start taking care of the worst of the worst. So he goes to Arkham. And he starts rounding up the prisoners of Arkham to basically take them into the back rooms and laser their fucking brains out. Right? Single file. The prisoners there start to get wind of this and start to riot. And all the while, Batman has gotten wind that Clark might be doing something stupid and dangerous in Arkham. So him and Damian go there, and he calls sort of for some backup as Nightwing shows up on scene as well to help. This riot starts. Batman and Damian and Nightwing are all there to interfere with it. Then the riot really kicks in this thing, and then everyone's fighting together. Superman sort of agreeing not to kill anybody to get this under control, and they'll deal with it, right? During this fight, Damian Wayne and Nightwing are getting into an argument, but you know they're kind of like semi-brothers at this point. They understand each other.
The way they
Dick's
talk to each
kinda like
other,
the-
they very much are like brothers.
Yeah. They've got a very brotherly dynamic going on. With Dick being the more experienced one, and Damian being the more bratty one, because he's a fucking brat, but I kind of love him for it, honestly. About whether this is alright or not. And Dick's like, look, I understand that you might not see it and you might not believe in everything, but wouldn't it be better if these people have an opportunity to actually change, to give them the opportunities to improve themselves? Is it so hard to believe that people can be better? And Damian doesn't like this because fuck a you, you know. Less of a he has a witty retort and he's just mad, right? It's one of the things he does as a younger brother is he likes to throw whatever he has in his hands at Dick, because not only does he know that it's not really going to be effective, but he knows Dick is going to either dodge it or catch it or something like that, because he's the Robin, he's Nightwing, you know. Well, in this particular fight, he ends up throwing one of Dick's Scrimma sticks, and he's a little distracted defending himself, and this thing goes and clocks him in the side of the head, and he's a little disoriented. Through the riot, there's like rubble and debris fucking everywhere, and he trips, and he falls down, and a particularly sharp bit of debris catches into the part of where his spine and his neck are, like, you know, connected, like right between the shoulder, or right above the shoulder blades.
Mm-hmm.
And breaks his spine and kills him. Nightwing has died. The fighting stops. Even the rioting criminals are like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Batman catches wind of this, and he goes over to Dick's body, and he's just staring at him, and he's in disbelief that Dick is gone, and Damian is sort of paralyzed, standing in the room there, because he's processing that this doesn't happen. He's supposed to catch it. Why didn't he catch it? This wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no. And Bruce just looks at him with a fire in his eyes. What did you do? It was an accident. I didn't mean you killed him. And the lines in the sand get drawn there. As Superman gets in the way and takes Damian with him to keep him away from Bruce. And Damian ends up taking the side of Superman, partially out of the fact that deep down his own personal ideals follow with the regime Superman of these criminals need to die, there needs to be world order and peace, but mostly because he can't forgive himself for what he did, and he doesn't know how to approach Bruce about this. He's an assassin. Killing's in his nature. But what happens when you didn't mean to kill somebody? How do you apologize for taking something you can never give back? And Bruce only sees him as a murderer from here on out. There is no reconciling. There is no any of this. Someone trying to get to him is Alfred, because, you know, Alfred's the best. Alfred's the fucking best. The situation between Batman and Superman gets so bad that he outs Batman's secret identity to the world through Twitter. Not even a joke, through Twitter. And there's no nice way of saying this. He sends the serial killer Victor Zsasz to the Batcave. And Alfred gets brutally murdered. So there's no longer that connection to the Bruce that is there. So the only hope of really reconciling Damian and Bruce together is dead. In a very noteworthy assassination, right? That even Damian's like, what the fuck? The game that comes out from this, the first Injustice, does not portray Damian Wayne as this angry and conflicted teenager who wants to be with his dad, but also can't stand how his dad feels about him and his position that they both feel like they both, you know, drawn their lines in the sand. They can't go further from this. The game portrays Damian Wayne as a fucking psychotic, I'm better than you, old man, I'm younger, I'm stronger, I'm faster, I've got what it takes to kill, I'm right, you're wrong. Because these video games are made by the people who made Mortal Kombat, and these video games are basically wrestling shows. So Batman's the hero, and Damian's the heel, and they fight, and he stands for America and truth and justice, and Damian's bad man, so he gets punched in the face, and that's the end of it. In the comics, though, Alfred gets put into the fucking Lazarus pit and brought back. He shows up, basically as a gift, at Bruce's front door after the events of it, and there's Alfred, and it's trying to help Bruce with the new position he found, and again, he's like the protector of the world at this point, right? But it's also to try and fix the damage between him and Damian and this new child of Bruce Wayne who has emerged, who is his daughter, who does not fully know that she is Bruce's daughter, but Bruce knows. Where, like, with Jason, the Lazarus Pit made him more aggressive. With Alfred, it gives him Alzheimer's.
Oh.
He's forgetting things. He's forgetting people. He's forgetting himself. He's starting to kind of just shut down as a person. And Bruce is doing his best, but he already lost him once. He knows that pain, and he doesn't want to feel that again. So he's starting to get a little bit more desperate over this, you know? And it's so protective of Alfred that when Damien actually goes there to try and see him, they get into a fight for no real good reason other than Batman's too protective over Alfred. Alfred sees what's going on. He knows what needs to be done, and he knows what Bruce has to do. And Alfred cannot be there as a vegetative state to let essentially his son basically get distracted from what he has to do to help people. So Alfred writes this really, really tragic and sweet goodbye letter while he was out dealing with stuff going on in Gorilla City. And says, basically, you are my son. I love you deeply. You are a flawed and stubborn man. But that might be for the best at times. But what you need to do now is you need to let go of yourself. Let go of your ego. Go to your son. Go to your daughter. And talk with them. I am not going to sit around and let you have to take care of me for the rest of whatever my life is. So I'm going to go away. You're never going to find me again. I love you. Be the man I know you are. And it is the closest they get to reconciling, because they both have something that they can bond over. And it's that they miss their grandpa. They miss their dad and their grandpa. And the Injustice comics are fucking incredible. Hate what the games do to the story.
It's a shame the games don't hold up the story.
No, the games don't fucking. It doesn't have even the
They didn't adapt the story well at all.
No, because it's wrestling. It's all NetherRealm Studios has become is they have become the guys who make the funny wrestling games that aren't wrestling games. Where the wrestling games where the two wrestlers will go into the arena and brutally murder each other. It works for Mortal Kombat. They make Mortal Kombat.
No, before that, like years ago, they've made other stuff.
Sorry, NetherRealm, not NetherSoft. NetherSoft is the people who did the Tony Hawk games. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
like,
wrong groups. My bad. But yeah,
NetherSoft are the ones with the eyeball that have the spear through. I think they also done the Turok game. No, that was Acclaim done the Turok. No.
Sure it was Acclaim that did the Turok. And their weirdness, their weird advertising for things like Turok and Shadow Man and all that, but that's a whole other ball of wax. And again, like that writing style works for fucking Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat is stupid. It's always been stupid. I love it for its being stupid. I don't sit down for a Mortal Kombat game and expect to have some top tier story. I sit down for a Mortal Kombat game to watch action figures basically get slapped against each other and occasionally their limbs pop off. Who's gonna be the protagonist today? Oh, it's Johnny Cage. Look at that. He's gonna go and body Scorpion and Sub-Zero at the same time. Oh, look at that. It's Liu Kang again. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go become the Fire Thunder God. And he's gonna go and become the leader and rewrite history because of the funny hourglass.
Was the new Mortal Kombat movie released or not? I think
no, actually, it got delayed to next summer.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2.
I can't remember if they're completely redoing the story or not, but some of the stuff that I'd seen looks like it was going to be absolutely hilarious.
It looks like it's going to be a good time. It looks like Johnny Cage might actually be the protagonist of the new movie.
Yeah, it's Johnny Cage was the protagonist of the new movie, and it was meant to be something along the lines of like he ends up getting into the tournament thinking it's a film.
Yeah, so that's actually comes from primarily the original movies, where he's going to the island thinking it's just some martial arts thing for a publicity stunt and doesn't realize it's the fate of the world and his life and the soul are on the line. And then because the actor didn't want to return for the sequel, they kill him off in the second movie.
Yeah.
It's fine though. They also kill him in the games for the third game. I don't even remember the reason why they did it as far as like a development thing, but what I do know is it's really funny for his absence. He's gone because he got murked off screen and then he was just a ghost for a while. And he doesn't come back until Armageddon.
Yeah.
Bugs is hot.
I know, it's 101 degrees.
That sounds terrible.
It's awful.
Worst.
I actually cannot go to the bodega right now because I have to now for the food to arrive, our groceries, because they could arrive at any minute now.
Yeah, anywhere from
Come.
now to 2 hours from now.
Oh, they checked out, so they're on their way, actually.
Oh shit.
I need to get my wallet because I got one.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back.
Can't go to the corner shop. Now, is it a true bodega and has a cat that you cannot pet?
Mox just calls it.
Ah. Well, no, it pretty much, they pretty much are. Oh, you can hear it.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I don't know if the stream can hear it though. That's the problem.
Let me turn things up and I will let you know.
Test. If it can be heard, I can't hear it over the background music, so that's fine. But I'm sorry to you, Ron. See here, hang on.
It's fine.
No,
No,
I can turn on the noise suppression. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. But I couldn't hear it on stream.
Okay. I love noise suppression technology.
Ooh, ethical AI.
That's a cool
I mean, it pretty much is.
Yeah.
I disliking AIs at the moment. Like,
My stance has not
Looking-
changed. Of generative AI, it's fucking garbage every time, no matter what.
Why are we talking about AI?
Oh, I'm talking about noise suppression and how that's ethical AI.
pretty much.
Because we turned up the fan, which does feel much nicer, but I had to make sure that the stream couldn't hear it. What if I get
right behind you with it?
Oh, yeah, bumsicle. Okay, I guess break time now. I did just finish the shading.
Well, I think that's gonna help cool you down.
But yeah, I was just saying that I'm not liking AIs at the moment, mainly because it's like you're told in job hunts now, oh yeah, you use AI to help search for things, like work on your, like create your CVs and everything, but you know you can't use what you find there because companies use AI to check your CV to see if it's AI generated. So make up your mind.
But before I was able to get the transfer to KFC from Taco Bell, I put in an application to an Olive Garden to try and be a dishwasher again, because I love being a dishwasher. And these motherfuckers had an AI assistant answer interview questions, basically.
Yep.
And I had to have a fucking interview with an AI bot before I could have an interview with a human person. And that shit pissed me off so fucking bad. And then I didn't get the job!
Ew. Fucking A. I mean, yeah, they're using those now in them, and it's so bad.
It sucks. I genuinely believe you should not use AI in any part of a job hiring process.
No. Like they feed applications through AIs because they could receive thousands. I mean, okay, I get it if you're looking for very specific. I mean, it helps weed out the ones that aren't using the specific keyword triggers you're looking for, but you could be passing over like the perfect candidate because of that, and it's stupid.
It is. And fucking, like, you want to know what else could find the specific keywords you're looking for? Just fucking hit Control F.
Yeah, but the thing is, from what on the courses that I've been going on for after the redundancy and everything, they turn around and saying it's like, yeah, it's like if they're doing it by human, like if they're looking at them, they quite literally have like 10 to 30 seconds to look over a CV if they were doing it in person.
Yeah.
Hey Snu, they'll be here in like 13 minutes by estimate.
Okay.
So I might steal you at that time.
Okay.
You might get stole.
Okay.
Get stoled.
I'm kind of impressed that they're here at the beginning part of that window.
Yeah. I don't think that's not how it works. Like the pickers having it already ready, that makes sense, but
That's not how that works.
is it not?
No, so Instacart actually has the people who are doing the thing go there and do it themselves.
Oh. I thought it
They
was
were...
the online.
No, nope.
They changed that, huh?
Yes, they did.
I like how you can see what I'm looking at my popsicle. Anyway, I think the cell shading on this is done. I'd say I can send you a screenshot to look at it better.
Awesome. I think the only thing that we said about the discussing was just the hair color that
Oh yeah, that's right.
you were gonna
Oh, I
look at.
forgot. Oh, I forgot.
Ford Gourd.
Port.
I'm going to miss your Shrek Ronzi.
Huh?
I mean,
What are you gonna miss, Mox?
Shrek Ronzi? The green Ronzi?
yeah. 'cause
Oh,
I made
green ones.
the flipping layer fucking green. It's a shame I didn't wait until you approved the hair color, before I fucking combined the layers.
Oh,
'Cause
sorry.
I didn't. No, you're fine. That was me not fucking thinking and just trying to minimize layers. Because I had the hair on a separate layer and then combined it and then sent it to you and then was just like, "Is this good?" Even though I fucking knew that like the color was not probably accurate, it was fine.
Yeah, my hair is weird. Like, the hair on my head is definitely lighter than it has been. That it was. But my beard is still full ginger.
Yeah.
Well, I say full ginger, it's not. It is. It has white in it. I am going white.
I am also going
White boy go
right here,
white?
and
White boy go
Stu
white.
keeps being like, "Man, I sure do love your little white hairs," and it's like, "Stop pulling on them.
I don't pull on them. I point them out, but I
pull
don't
on
pull
them.
on them.
You pull on them. You find
Oh
them,
my-
you grab
oh
them, and
my.
you pull on them. You also pull eyebrows.
What are you talking about? There, okay,
Better-
there is
better than
one
eyelashes.
eyebrow hair that Mox has, except it's not on his eyebrows. It's like halfway up his forehead. It is a single hair. And sometimes I try to grab it to pluck it, but I'm using my fingers so I can't actually pluck it. And I don't doubt that shit is probably really annoying because I'm pulling on a single hair and I'm not pulling it out.
Grabbing my hair.
But I don't touch your white hairs. I just admire them.
Grabbing my hair. Grabbing my hair, kicking me in your sleep.
I don't mean it.
Teasing you.
Mox has the reach, Snu has the flexibility.
That's not true on any part.
Apparently true.
Nope. I've got the height, I've got the reach, I've got the flexibility. Snu has bite.
Hey, Mox. You know how on the watermelon popsicles the green part is lime?
Mhm.
On the strawberry one, it's apple.
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 I thought you were gonna say you put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up.
Drink it all up.
I don't know if
It's
you can
something-
see the hue change on the screen. Oh wait, yeah.
Pardon?
Can you see the hue change on screen? Is this more accurate?
Yes. 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 Yes, I was definitely more a fiery ginger than like a strawberry blonde or anything like that. So the bullying was particularly rough.
Weird.
Yeah, but I have been tossing and throwing around on the shit with AI at the moment, especially with companies using it more and more for more and more of their daily tasks and everything. Obviously, and then like cutting back on employees and everything, right? And it's like, it's not going to happen, but really what should happen is, because how media portrays the future societies with, and coupling it with the uses of AIs pre the uprise of the machines and enslaving humankind to do their bidding or wiping us out, that we end up living in some kind of utopia where AI does all of the work for us and we live and do what we want and everything, which, you know, is never gonna happen. But if in real world application of that, well, if the companies start using more and more AI for their workforce, who's going to buy their product? Because humans won't be in work to make money.
Ronzi, number go up is all they care about.
True. But if no one can buy products, what are they going to do?
Make number go up.
Honestly, I think if companies start using more and more AI, government should tax them more and give tax breaks to companies that employ actual people. Because the more that they use AIs, the more people out of work, meaning people are going to end up needing government assistance to live.
I think you're looking at things too politely, I'm afraid, sir. They don't want to hire people, and they don't want to have people that have to pay under them. They want people who are going to work for basically free. You gotta understand, they want servants.
I'll come back to people wanting slavery, honestly.
Like, I understand the concerns. I really do, and I wish it was just them being stupid, not realizing that they were destroying themselves.
Yep.
Alright, Snoop, I'm gonna be stealing you. They are here.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Stepping away. If you decide to go to bed and vote before we come back here, Ronzi, wish you a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. We should be gone for Baldur's Gate tomorrow.
Alright, sounds good.
Unless Trinky's dead.
That's a possibility, yes.
would never.
Well, you
have-
fuckers do it.
Completely insane.
You fucking do it.
Nothing.
I don't have my headphones on. But don't you do it.
Don't do what?
Sons of bitches. You fucks. Namely Mox and Wisp, you fucks.
I don't know what
I'm-
you're talking about.
I'm glad I have been exempt from this.
Anyway. Fucking motherfucker, you son of a bitch, don't you start. Don't you fucking start.
What?
Start what? What are you talking about?
We're getting this party started. Alright.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Snoo. You were muted. You weren't saying
You
anything.
white boys better knock this off right this instant.
You boys.
You fucker. Mox, I know that's you! Fucking son of a bitch. You absolute bastard. I'll kill you. I'll kill you where you stand.
Snoo hype.
Snipe.
Snipe?
Snipe.
It's gonna go up for everyone.
Let me just do this one.
What's that? How many times have you made me have to sit down and go through a hype train?
Like once.
No, it's been more.
What's a hype train?
You know, that thing I gave you the other day.
Shit, when it wasn't live. Which is very weird because one person should they have obviously changed how hype trains work because it was in the past never able to be started by one person.
It's true. It's required at least 2 people.
3. 3 people with of at least 100 bits or a tier 1 sub. And they couldn't be individual, so people could you could get around it by making yourself anonymous.
Made bits so expensive. I miss when 1 bit was 1 cent.
It's ever worth that much?
Yeah. When they like first came out, 1 bit was 1 cent. You had to buy them in like.
I thought they still. Sorry. I thought that you said 1 sub.
No.
I'm like, that's ridiculous. That would break them.
No.
I'm fairly certain it's still that, isn't it?
Nope. 100 bits. It used to, like, you would buy it for like $1 at a time.
Oh.
100 bits is now $1.40.
So the description for how hype trains work is actually being laid out.
It's being what?
So it's being laid out before me. It's requiring just a specific number of subs or a specific number of bits or a combination of it. And apparently, Karanzi is the hype conductor.
Yes, I'm the hype conductor because I'm the only one that is named.
Yeah.
Because you gifted anonymously. Well, because someone gifted because someone gifted anonymously.
We know who this bastard is. Don't be cute.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They can't play someone who is anonymous as the hype conductor. You can also have 2 hype conductors. You have one for subs and one for bits.
All I know is that whoever out there is kind enough to give my partner here all these subs, thank you. It means a lot showing support to the artist community, and the furry community, and the LGBTQ community, and Snoop.
Then why was stuff thrown at me? I'm not any of those things.
Anyway, so Mox's public executions were be held on the date of.
Why am I being executed? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just sitting here playing liar.
Fucking liar.
Ranting about damn DC Comics lore.
Oops. Somebody forgot to put on what abilities he has. Excuse me.
File actually it's like a couple minutes, it's really focused.
What's really funny is I can prove that there were at least 2 people involved in it.
Yeah. I can see him.
What? Where are they? I don't see nothing.
I need to make a macro stream deck where I can I press a button and I have a hand reach over and just fucking grab Mox's reactive.
Why would you do that? I haven't done anything wrong to you, and you're over here just being so mean to me.
Good mistake.
Y'all hearing this? Y'all hearing how mean they are to me?
Now for the hard part, I need to do some studies.
Some what?
Do some studies of stained glass art, because this is the experimental part of it. Which is also the fun part, but it's also going to be the difficult part because I've never done this before.
You are welcome.
Look at the Kingdom Hearts stuff.
That's what I was looking at. The funny thing about the Kingdom Hearts stained glass art, it's literally just the normal artist art, but also there's like templates in the back, like of just abstract stained glass circles. It's actually not really what I'm looking for what I had in mind.
Look up Glass Masquerade.
Choo choo.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely closer. What's really funny is I've actually seen a few different stained glass artists on TikTok. There's a lot of thing about the art of stained glass, and not like drawing stained glass art, but making stained glass art, is the texture of the glass is, I think, the most important thing, because that changes how the color looks and how it both reflects
How it refracts.
and how it refracts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the shape, that's the easy part. You just fucking cut glass out and put the fucking the copper on it and solder it all together. So, real time technique, I forgot. I forgot about the fucking
No.
glasses I was doing on this.
Don't do it, Mox. You need to wait before you start consuming gator wine.
Are you going to consume gates of wine tomorrow?
I'm going to be consuming gator wine tonight, and I'm going to be consuming more gator wine if you like it on the podcast. Though I will be recording my thoughts on it, as I will be doing that with what I decide to eat, I guess.
Yeah. Goldsmith. Oh, how many do I need? I need 14. That means I need 28.
Ronzi's doing construction and being very productive. Meanwhile, I'm here playing the funny Fortnite.
What do you moved on to Fortnite?
Yeah, I'm loading up Fortnite. Need a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite. We about to get down. It's crazy that right now it'd be Tootie or Noodle from the Gorillas, Saitama, Genos, or the Terrible Tornado from One Punch Man, or even, dare I say, Jake the Dog, Finn the Human, Princess Bubblegum, and Marcy from Adventure Time, all at the same time. What the fuck do you mean Shaquille O'Neal is in?
I think he's been there for a while.
Oh, they made a mistake. Oh, they made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So it says he has like a Superman logo on his chest, right? And so you can imagine the design, right? And it says Shaq in it, right? But it's really squished together, and that Q does not look like a Q.
Oh no.
Is this another screw up like the Incredible Foreskins?
Yeah, it's in that same thing because it looks like he has a big shad on his chest.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
No, it's not great. Not great at all. So I'm legitimately trying to get Lotus and Sylaps to play Fortnite with me. Not to play Fortnite, but to play the funny mini games that people make, like they do when they play Roblox.
Yeah.
So that I can exploit playing games with them. So I can kind of, sort of, maybe steal experience from the game.
This is different house.
Because as it turns out, you can get a lot of experience from just playing some of these side games. And I found one that's actually really fun called Criminal Tycoon, where you're doing kind of like idle stuff where you're printing money and stuff like that, but also you're running around the city, like robbing banks and stuff. Yeah, it's really fun.
Snoo,
Yes.
have you started Restaurant to Another World?
Yes, I watch it with bugs.
Okay.
So we're up to the same point. And so far, we are really enjoying it.
Glad to hear it. Excuse me.
So, Sue, what have you thought of some of the new songs?
Right, well,
I'm guessing nothing has in particular has stood out, though some of the really good ones have been spoiled, I won't lie.
yeah. I was really enjoying the Undertale ones.
Yeah, that artist started off by making Undertale Ring.
Nice.
I was talking to Chuck about it because I was just like, there was enough evidence for this artist for me to say without a doubt that this was someone who did not AI generate their shit. I've been fooled before. And one of the big things was their first couple of songs that they had ever really produced were all Undertale remixes that were pretty good. But like very old with some distance between them. It wasn't quickly generated slop. The kind of slop that you don't like.
Yeah. Dogs love
Yes.
schlop, but I don't love AI schlop.
I need to get a new piece of music for stream. Not that I use technical difficulties all that often.
I mean, there's plenty to choose from since video game music is typically allowed.
I mean, you can use the Mr. Mock streaming playlist.
Yeah.
I am looking the piece that is used. I'll see if I can grab it and I'll share it with you guys because it's kind of meant to be very like elevator-esque styled. But
Watch as you bring out the Rise of the Triad elevator music.
but I ended up using it when we last played Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
because of your
Zelda.
escapades. And yeah, someone
man.
claimed the music
Fuck.
on YouTube. It was meant to be royalty-free music.
Well, you can't stop people from claiming that even when they have
Yeah,
nothing.
so that is probably being
Shotgun.
claimed by like someone who set up a bot to just claim audio. You can try to fight it if you want. Say, hey, this is royalty-free music. I'm allowed to play it.
Do you know what's scary about this? That is the lost episode. That is the one that you didn't save and I couldn't stream.
Yeah. Which, hey, I'm affiliate now, so I have an extra week to fucking export streams. It's cool. 2 days too late.
Yeah. It's something that...
What?
Hmm?
My game is going to be suspended here in 15 minutes because the game can't be verified?
What?
The fuck do you mean?
They realize you're trying to scam them.
I'm just playing a mini game. No, I'm not even the only one who's playing this particular one. I'm just buying some plants and some barrels.
Uh, 14 I said, right?
What?
Maybe?
I'm sure it's 14 because it's 21 in total, minus 7
yeah.
from the thing 14.
Yeah, you said 14, and then that would be 28.
28, yeah. Okay. So I know where to stop making. Excuse me, Jesus Christ.
Well, it's time to finish.
So I think if I had grown up with it, I think my brother and I would like it.
Yeah, you and your brother. That's all I got.
I said that if we had grown up with it, me and my brother would have had kids.
It's cutting you off every time, right at the spot.
Man, Meat, and Mox Fortnite kids.
Yeah, I could see it.
I could see us enjoying this.
He wouldn't
And my
play
brother
with you
could-
now, though, would he?
He would rage so hard. Did you know Man Meat is a rage gamer?
Yes, you've told me. You've warned me of such. And I've kind of
So-
seen it in action.
When he's losing in a board game or a card game and he just loses it.
Well, in a video game, too, I think I saw him get mad in 7 days once. And, like, I mean, like, exactly once. I barely even remember. We are now in the honey pop exhibit.
I'm gonna go commit crimes now. Should I rob a gas station, a jewelry store, an arcade, or a bank?
You're a gamer. Open the arcade.
You want me to rob the arcade?
Yeah.
Sonny, should I rob the arcade? He says, no, that's mean. What if I did it in a game? How was the therapy?
Oh, are you talking to Chuck?
Yeah, he came in through the door with a bag in it.
How did he him shoulder?
The arcade.
Ignoring.
I didn't hear you.
Peepus!
See this?
That's right.
We got snackies for D&D tonight. Via Cyberpunk. They're keto. Maybe having something to eat. It was all a really weird and dream that we're going to see winners. You go do the thing I saw in my dream. Oh no. It's Final Destination. I robbed the arcade and now I'm going to the juice.
Chiquita, Chiquita.
Have I triggered the alarm? You have.
Guess you're just not that good at Robin. Skill issue, quite frankly.
Robin da bank.
Robin, da bank.
Robin da jewelry store.
Didn't
Now I'm
even
Robin
go for
da
the
gas
arcade.
station. Oops.
I'm gonna be
There we go.
Robin the Sandman.
Robin the Sand?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get some sleep.
Fair enough. You have a good night there, Runzi.
Thank you for hanging out.
Chalk says goodbye.
Thank you. Bye bye. And take it easy, stream.
See you tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. In theory.
In theory.
In my-
Bye bye now.
The police were standing outside the window staring at me menacingly. I could just go up and down the street. I could just keep robbing the same jewelry store and arcade. Huh? So it appears I can't actually. They locked the doors after I robbed them. Dang, and my criminal ass can't pick that lock. Can I rob the hot dog stand? Cannot. Would you rob a hot dog stand with me?
Yeah.
Would we become wiener thieves?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's the SWAT. Oh no, oh dear. They got me. They got me, I died.
Oh
I died.
no. Oh no, I'm looking up stained glass art references and stuff. It's, you know, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. And I don't know if I could put this on Twitch, so I'm just gonna put it in Frog Zone. So I found I have found a very yonic looking fucking picture.
What do you mean yonic?
Not the vaginal form of phallic.
I see what you're talking about.
You know.
Why is there a cross in it?
I don't know. That's where Jesus is.
Vagina's out for Jesus.
That's where Jesus came from. Oh, holy shit. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sharing this one because it's actually really cool and very detailed. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
That one's really. I'm gonna show stream this one. This one's cool. Look at
Yeah,
that.
show them the vagina one.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the yonic fucking cross last name.
That sure is what a vagina looks like.
Is that what yours looks like?
Biblically accurate vagina. I'm so hilarious.
Oh, it's faux stained glass. That's what the dragonflies are.
Faux.
Yeah, so what it is, it's, where'd they go? Yeah, so it's not that they cut out the glass to be shaped like that, it's something that's pre-made and they painted it, I think. Yeah. It's not as impressive now.
What do you mean? There's another
Hey,
floor?
DuckDuckGo, you know how I said to hide AI images? Why are you not doing going to
Despite
explode the
you specifically.
I'm going to kill.
Kill who?
You, come here.
You don't want to do that. I'm going to pretend to be a friend here in a couple hours.
I like this song a lot, actually. This one's standing out to me.
Which one's this one?
Ice Rink from Honey Pop.
Fair enough. I'm only laughing because it's you being like, this thing from Honey Pop's good.
I don't hate Honey Pop. I got mad once because I didn't like their eyebrows. I hate pencil thin eyebrows and character design. I think it's stupid.
But some of the songs from Honey Pop are genuinely pleasant, and they're really romantic, actually.
I would hope. But if I remember correctly, the protagonist of Honey Pop is a fucking piece of shit.
Yes. That's the point, and there are consequences to your actions, is the funny thing. Okay, it's probably not actually funny, but the fact that there are consequences for being, just a pizza is wild.
Hey, you know the Yannick picture?
Yeah?
I found another one. From a different angle.
What do you mean a different angle?
From a different angle.
You're not kidding. It is a different angle.
It's a different angle! Oh my god. Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Please.
sound desperate.
Why? Why are they doing this? Stop putting him in there!
It's a very important symbol for Christianity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Shock is here.
I am here. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi, hello.
Hi. Hey, how's it going?
Trying to figure out how to draw stained glass.
Hmm.
Which, so far, what I've figured is I'm going to have to texture the colors. The colors themselves might be, like, somewhat transparent, if that looks good. The line art is one size. And that's the part that's fucking with me the most, but...
Yeah, because it needs to be consistent, because it's like the border of the glass, yeah.
There's a special place.
What I was hoping would be a good reference would be the Kingdom Hearts stained glass. It's not. That's literally just anime art, and then they have a patterned background. It's not really a stained glass drawing. Which is disappointing when I was, like, trying to study that. But Ramsey had a good suggestion, which is something called Glass Masquerade. Unfortunately, trying to look up real-life stained glass art has resulted in Yonic crosses. So... that's not really any help.
No.
You mean that's not what you were looking for? Oh man, I got it all up this time. Oh my. Oh man.
Nah,
The
Yonic
stained
crosses...
glass art isn't of anime titties. Why are we even here?
Exactly. Now, there is an artist I want to say I'm friends with, because we don't really talk. We're just in a Discord server together, and I am always the first one to like their stuff.
The frequent shopper at the same supermarket as you. You see all the time. You don't know them, but like you both recognize each other.
Yeah. Their name is Carmina Art on Blue Sky, and they actually do a lot of stained glass art as like a commission style that you can buy from them. And I've been sort of just looking at all their stuff and how they do it. Which the biggest thing is you remove a lot of detail, and the main way they do that is the faces are gone, which is fine. But it's the faces are gone, and then there's a bunch of polygonal shapes to create room for the different shading for the glass pieces, if they're like bigger. And it has been very helpful trying to study how they do it.
Wish me luck. I'm going to the secret underground laboratory in the mountains.
No, perish.
No. I needed that luck, please.
You need to save it for later.
Why do they have a big sign that says Underground Science Lab? Who would dare put a sign in front of their laboratory that announces who they are? Yeah, us in Lab 404.
Where's the secret elevator? Oh, you just follow the sign that says secret elevator.
Exactly. Those are military dudes. Oh, and they come out of the woodwork ready to kill. Holy crap. That dude jumped through my car to shoot me. I'm just raining champagne over myself while I'm hiding inside of their base. Oh.
Throwing the children monks?
In a sense. I'm playing a tycoon game. That dude's got a minigun. That's not even a dude, that's a robot. I'm having to do guerrilla warfare here. I can't believe I killed that dude.
Really?
I don't think I should have.
See, you say guerrilla warfare, but my brain is just like, oh yes, guerrillas warfare. So you just like dare emoting at them.
Yeah, intimidating them with my dance moves. Oh, that's a vault. Oh, wait a second, this is a vault. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What? What the hell is this? I'm gonna die. No, please. No. No. Run. Oh god. I'm like trying to dodge bullets like raindrops. Who has covered their lunch and money? Who covered their lunch in Tommy guns? You know what? This lunchroom got too hot. I'm getting out of here.
Part of a balanced breakfast.
I was about to say, man, this song's
Oh.
kind of a bop, and then I look over what the title of it is. It's called Lusty's Nightclub.
Ah, yes.
It is a bop, but
It is a bop. It's such a bop, and it is actually the reason why that's all in there, actually.
he's not prepared for the name.
I'm glad you like. I'm glad you like the strip club music. I'll keep that in mind so you can go clubbing.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Remind you of your favorite pair of eyebrows.
Holy shit, this controller is vibrating so hard. I accidentally touched it to my chin, and it vibrated my teeth violently.
Ow.
I think my brain just got shook. Well, I'm happy to know that I have a new goal, and that's explore more of that laboratory, because I got surrounded by so many dudes with miniguns that they just lit me up. Back to the secret Umbrella Lab. That's very secret. No one has ever seen it before. Doesn't have detailed instructions on how to get there or signs or anything pointing at it. So we've hit a new rose gold. I shot a guy in the head, and a giant word that said crime went above my head. Whoa. Oh my god. I think the PlayStation lied to me. My game's still going. It hasn't been shut down for a reason. Got a notification saying that apparently Fortnite couldn't be authenticated and the game was going to close in 15 minutes.
And it closed.
It has never closed.
Oh, what time are we doing TikTok still?
Around
Sounds like-
7:30 is what they were saying.
Yeah, sounds like 7:30ish. Got like 2 hours.
Probably
yeah,
call
you're
the
fine.
stream at like 6.
Fair enough. Make food at that time.
Make food, decompress a little, try to get into character.
I actually was just thinking about trying to get into character. I don't know why, but I feel like the stakes are higher today.
The pressure to not make it a reality again.
Walk up and kill him, that's it.
Pressure to change fate.
It's fine.
I just want to be a funny ninja party girl. Why can't the universe let me be a funny ninja party girl?
Because you're not allowed to have fun.
Correct.
I just want to play the game and have fun with my friends and not dice them and chop them up like a slap chop.
If I redrew Nova as a slapshot,
Yeah, and then you put
but
goddamn Michaela's character in the slap chop.
I put Catalina under the slapshot. watched like a bad fucking video edit and just my brain was picturing like some kind of sound clip of the character.
I wasn't even picturing the character. I was picturing like a marketable plushie version of fucking Catalina.
Oh no.
And like not even like multiple. It's just like put it under, put this laptop. There's like one good like slap chop, and now it's in pieces.
The art is the regular them, and then Slapchop, and then they're the marketable plushie, and then Slapchop, and then it's just like a bunch of, I don't know, stuffing. One more Slapchop, it's Edge for some reason.
It's just Edge for like one frame.
Yep.
It's between like two fucking slaps, so it's only there for like a second.
Yeah.
What a stupid concept. I wish I had a means of making it right now.
You know, your hands can make art. Did you know that?
Yeah, but editing video is harder.
If you make the art, I can edit.
That's true. But make
97%.
Piece of shit idea a reality.
This is too much power we have. Understand the king in yellow now. We have too much power.
This bitch
We
is
need to be
full.
stopped. That's the queen in yellow, I'll have you know. She is a queen who slays.
This fucker intrudes on my dreams, bitch.
What's that? You want a visit from Esther? Knocking on the door. Family Guy sounds. Open up the door. There's Esther. Oh my god.
Oh crap, Esther from...
Esther from Sucker for Love? Hello, Peter. I don't know why, but when I said hello, Peter, all I could hear was Vinny Vine. I got both of you.
It's really stupid.
I did it. I made them laugh. I'm still funny.
You're funny. You're still a funny, funny boy.
I bought a helipad. Why do you want me to buy another helipad for $50K?
Buy 2 helipads.
I don't have enough roof.
Start stacking them on top of each other.
What do you mean I can spawn a helicopter? Oh god, how does this work? Oh. Oh, it's weird. Chalk, how do you fly this thing? This thing sucks.
But when is it?
The helicopter.
Like the one that's in like the thing right now?
Yeah, in Fortnite.
Yeah, like the like VTOL like 2 things. I don't know how it is on controller. On PC, it's easy. Well, easy enough. But driving anything in Fortnite's a fucking nightmare. Because they want to like do this weird like blend of mouse control and camera control and keyboard control.
They're like controlling the gyrocopter in Sept.
No, that's
No.
easier.
Yeah.
No. I can't help you, Max.
I don't know who this toll-free number is, but I don't care.
Goodbye.
At first I was like, oh, am I having an alarm? And that's not the sound of my alarms.
I was hearing like a couple notes of it, and it was very strange loading. It's fucking hot in this office. I might call it earlier. It's hot. I want to sit in front of the AC.
That's fair.
You know what? We finished 2/3 of this mission and started on this one. And I have a pretty solid idea going to follow next time. So I'm gonna call it here. Okay. This was a bonus stream this weekend. I'm not dedicated to it. All of you have a good night. Thank you, Bronzy, Mubs, and Chuck for hanging out.
And thank you, mysterious people, for giving Snu a hype train.
Level 2
Wow.
hype train once again. Son of a bitch. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye. Stay safe,
Bye-bye.
stay hydrated, remember to wash your hands, all the good things, and most of all, be fun. Bye.
Beepus.